I have to apologize on behalf of my 10-year-old Chinese-made dobro. And it's so hard to keep in tune these days. I don't know what's happened. I've tried to fix it myself. I finally paid money to have it looked at. But it's still not doing what it should do, which is stay in tune. But in any case, life goes on. And this is, we're going to sing in the sunshine. I do a fair number of female ballads. I don't know what it is I like about them. I guess I like stories and I like phrasing, so I like a lot of Frank Sinatra as well. So I haven't actually done this, but I heard it so many times. We'll sing in the sunshine. We'll laugh every day. We'll sing in the sunshine. And then I'll be on my way. I will never love you. The cost of love's too deep. Though I'll never love you, I'll stay with you on you, and we'll sing in the sunshine. We'll laugh every day. We'll sing in the sunshine, and I'll be on my way. I'll sing to you each morning. I'll kiss you every night. But darling, don't cling to me. I'll soon be out of sight. But we can sing in the sunshine, and we'll laugh every day. We'll sing in the sunshine, and I'll be on my way. And when our year is ended, and I have gone away, you speak to me so often, and this is what you say. We sang in the sunshine, you know we laugh every day. We sing in the sunshine, and she went on her way. I don't know whether this came out before or after. I suspect after that famous I'm not staying home anymore because I got the pill. Was that Loretta Young? I mean, what a ballsy move, in the widest sense of that word, ballsy. So, this song I'm still working on, and well, we'll see how it goes. It's called Calloused Brow. They glide all around my packs of animals, sucking up info from all they see. Nothing escapes their relentless feelings. Kinda creepy, you gotta admit. Never noticed it before, never saw it on the telly. Never would have guessed that it's true, but it's true. They walk up every street running to the very end. Wouldn't wanna ride around my paths of animals, sucking up info from all they see. Nothing escapes their relentless feelings. Kinda creepy, you gotta admit. So that was Calloused Brow, and what was the other one I did? Pocket Calling. So it's under P's. PPP. MNOP. Then we can do Over My Head. There it is. I was going to call it Cocaine, but I think there's like 3 songs called Cocaine, and I often wonder how people find my music, whether they're looking up, because most of my songs are covers, because I only have maybe a dozen and a half of my own. So I really don't know how people arrive there. It calls from profit wind. Go get it, stop your body full until you're about to blow. Your house, your car, it's all American Texas is green around the curves of the price is always right. You're going up and thinking about it, you're going down and thinking about it. 5 years sideways and thinking about it still. There's no escape from nature's chemical love shrug. It's the all-American dream in a white-collar world. Remember the plenty in the Scarface classic, promising the world in a high-wire wrap. An oil product gets stuck, an oil product gets the metaphorical cluster bomb up with its attack. Sniff it, snort it, stick it up your arm. A daydream, believe yours, popular choice. There's plenty to choose from on nature's chemical carousel. But the white cloud blues is a vision of hell. You're going up and thinking about it, you're going down and thinking about it. Finding sideways and thinking about it still. There's no escape from nature's chemical love shrug. It's the all-American dream in a white-collar world. I was lucky, never seriously caught the bug. Always too vain to ever look that bad. I'm blessed that it happened and I'm humbled by that. But it could have been worse. I might have been fatuous. You're going up and thinking about it, you're going down and thinking about it. Finally you're sideways and thinking about it still. There's no escape from nature's chemical love shrug. It's the all-American dream in a white-collar world. You're going up, you're going down, then you're sideways and you're down a couple $100. Yeah, I was too cheap. That kept me away from serious drugs. Yeah, I can't lay my hands on the other one. Where are we at? 9 minutes. My mouth is so dry. It's been hot here lately. I just see where Aerosmith is doing their last tour. I just wrote a song. It's called Words and Chords. And it's a song about how I basically can't remember any of the words and chords to, the 400 or 500 songs I do, over and over again. But I remember all the stories about people. And of course they referred to the lead guitarist and the lead singer as the Toxic Twins, so that's in there. And apparently people have witnessed them doing a show. They go back behind the big speaker columns where the roadies have helpfully laid out cocaine on the right and heroin on the left. and seeing certain performers throw up backstage after, drugging and drinking all night. Slash was one of them. And then going back out to finish the show, even though you just threw up, in the minute you had behind the speaker columns. So that's what the story's about. Can't remember the chords and words, but I remember all the stories. So another one I know is Aretha Franklin. Wherever you see her perform, she always has a purse down by her feet. And I don't know whether she does it now, but the story goes she always did it because she wouldn't go out on stage until she had the money. She just got in the habit of doing that. And so the bag with the money in it sat beside her while she played. So I saw her on TV when she played the Kennedy Center when they were inducting Carole King for You Made Me Feel, whatever it was. So I'll start yakking. So I started early listening to music, but I had kind of two entrees to music. Firstly, I grew up on a farm in southern Ontario, so I was hearing, country music, Jim Reeves for the good times. But then one night when I was, 12 or 13, I heard King Bee by the Seagull Schwall Blues Band. I think they're from England. And my hair basically stood on end. And back then you couldn't access music anywhere. I mean, not even at the library. So you pretty much had to catch it on the radio. So in order to pick up more stations, I rescued some wire from a motor, threw it in the fire to burn off all the PCBs, and then strung it around the attic in our house, which is probably about 30 by 50. And so you could get all of these stations from the States because we were within 100 miles of the border. And Wolverton Mountain was also this swampy area that as a kid I was worried about. This is Wolverton Mountain. They say don't go on Wolverton Mountain if you're looking for the water. There's Clifton Flowers, there's a pretty young daughter. He's mighty handy with a gun and a knife. Her tender lips are sweet and honey, and Wolverton Mountain gets to them. The birds and the birdies shall pick them flowers if a stranger should enter there. All of my dreams are on Wolverton Mountain. I want his daughter for my wife. I'll take my chances and climb that mountain. The Clifton Flowers, you might take my wife. Her tender lips are sweeter than honey, and Wolverton Mountain gets to them. The birds and the birdies, the Clifton Flowers, if a stranger should enter there. I'm going up on Wolverton Mountain, it's I can't do those two chords, it changes. Well, I'm gonna call it quits there.